You're watching PTV.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to PTV Live. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
And I'm Ben.
Wow, that's rather glum.
I'm trying to find those flags. People, I am so organized. I'm like so organized. But we have these. He asked me, "Oh, where's our Disneyland's train station flags?" And I can't find them.
So
I know that where they could be, but when you're so hyper super organized, and I just can't find them.
So the flags that he's talking about, I was watching a brief Instagram live today.
So it's driving me nuts.
Someone from Disneyland was there in the entrance plaza, and they showed the flags, a short, nice close-up of the Mickey Mouse flag that's on top of the Main Street station.
It's an orange flag.
And then there's also a blue Disneyland flag. We have replicas of those flags, and Doug can't find them. So he's a little distracted.
I mean, everything is labeled. I could be either in this closet right here, pointing to it, or in the master closet. I know it could be in a couple of boxes, but we don't have... We're so organized. Oh my God, we're so organized, but I cannot find these. So it's... He asked me, and then it's been like that for 3 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours. But we had an amazing dinner.
Lothar, that's really funny.
No, it's gotta be... I don't know. We don't lose anything. In 12 years in this house, we haven't lost anything.
So,
and they could be... It will be. You got moved to another place, but we've never lost a single thing.
It's
so you'll
one
notice
thing
I
to
have
be hyper organized, but it's another that you're so organized you forget where you put the stuff.
Exactly. That's exactly is it. I mean, I know we have them. I know they're here. I know where they could be, but we have everything so organized. I don't know.
Todd Fox Hollow says you need a Snickers.
Oh, I can't eat that crap. No.
So anyway, what's going on here? You'll see a couple of things here. And, Narrow Valley with Glenn.
Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the stream.
Hi.
Thank you for joining. It is good to have you with us tonight. Thank you so much. So you'll see that there are a couple of different things on the screen tonight. There is a watch on the Friendly app. You're not going to watch us on the app. What you're going to watch is Hallmark Channel along with 15 and soon 16 channels. Why is there
There's a huge feedback.
There's something going on. Ben, do you hear that?
No.
Okay, so it's just us. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you people hear a feedback?
I hope not.
No.
But
No. I doubt very much they do. If everyone else was hearing it, I'd probably hear it too.
Not necessarily.
Okay,
So-
well, let's take a tally.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Todd hears it. Oh,
they-
Paul hears it.
Others hear it.
Okay, where do we
What's
go?
going on?
I'm not sure.
Please stand
Okay, Michelle,
by.
is there no feedback there?
Okay, how's that?
Can you hear us?
Do you hear anything?
Yeah,
I can hear
it.
you.
No, okay, please stand by.
We're not sure what's going on with that, but
Because
in the
it's driving
meantime,
me nuts.
Ben, go ahead and talk with everyone. Tell us what's going on with you.
Okay. Well, this past week I was on vacation. Tom and Sherry went out of town, and I was left here to watch our mom. Now, our mom turned 90 back in November, so every day with her is a blessing. That's what I have to keep telling myself. But she can be very challenging at times. But for the most part, we got along great. We had a nice time together. I kept her fed and watered. And
Those two, maybe turn.
I was able to be rewarded at the end of my vacation time with an evening in San Francisco by myself in a hotel room. And I'm telling you, I've never been happier because all I did was sit and enjoy the peace and quiet of being all alone. I so rarely get alone time like that, and I don't take it for granted.
Okay.
It was wonderful,
How's
just
that?
wonderful.
Does that sound better?
Can
Do
you hear
you?
us?
I don't hear any feedback. Do you hear? I hear you. Do you have feedback anymore?
I don't hear it either.
What did you do?
I just switched from one scene to the next, and hopefully that solved the
Maybe
problem.
that will solve the problem because I'm going to talk really fast, and if we hear, nope, it's fixed.
Hi, Rachel. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Yeah, about Sherry. Sherry is here. She's just not here at the house at this time. Today is Matt and Megan's 13th anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
And in order to
yeah.
let them celebrate in a way that they have not been able to celebrate in a year, Tom and Sherry went over to Matt and Megan's house to eat with the kids and take care of the kids during dinner while Matt and Megan had a quiet dinner to themselves on their patio outside. So they were able to really be able to focus on each other instead of having to deal with the kids during a meal.
It's nice.
But this also gave Ema and Papa some grandkid time. So everyone won in that situation, except for all of you who are waiting for our fourth partner here to my left. You're right, I imagine.
I was gonna call Ben. I was gonna call Tom and Sherry Gangy and Pop Pop.
Make it blue. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like the style.
It's great to see you back. Thank you. I'm glad you're liking the style. Just keep paying attention. You'll see some different things that are happening with us now.
Yeah, we have a little bit of placement of pictures and all that, and we do some fun stuff here.
Yeah. So anyway, like I was saying, there are some different things that you'll see on the screen. One of those things that you'll see is the Watch on the Friendly app, and that's because we are really promoting the Friendly TV app. 16 family-friendly channels that you can actually get for streaming on any device, any iOS device or on Google Play. We use it mainly for our Hallmark Channel watch parties on Saturday night. And we have a lot of fun with that. And, Doug, you're a bit off camera, Doug.
I didn't set up the studio. So.
Well, I didn't.
I don't know. I'm going to sit over here. So...
But you'll also see in the lower right corner, you'll see this little hashtag there, hashtag 925day. I'm taking a cue from Orlando. Now, we live in the phone area code of 925. And I did some research, and there is nothing like a restaurant appreciation day on 925 here in Alameda and Contra Costa counties in the Bay Area. So Ben and I and Doug are all starting an initiative, hashtag 925day, where we are going to encourage those that live locally to us to support local vendors like restaurants, especially mom and pop restaurants. There are plenty of them here. And with everything that's been going on in the area, we want to make sure that they survive. So we're going to be doing that. I'm going to go ahead and talk to some restaurants. We may even do some live streams from restaurants once things get a little better. So we'll see what happens with that. But that's hashtag 925day. And we're really looking forward to that. I'll tell you, I'm very excited about it.
I'm looking at the map to see how big it is.
How big what is?
That is hashtag 925day. You will see... You'll see that there are about 1 million people in that area. So it's not a small area for phones.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot of people in this area that can support a lot of local restaurants.
There are literally over 1 million people in that region, and that's a lot of people to support small business.
I see Rob Fuzz in the house. Hello, Rob.
Oh, hey, Rob.
One of our support channels. We have several support channels that help us out and give us advice and guidance for our channel. We're very thankful for their assistance. So Rob, thank you for all you do, along with everyone else. And Narrow Valley with Glenn says Lofi Snow Bunny.
Yeah, he's Lofi is still in Easter Bunny garb.
Definitely.
We're kind of in a transition period here on my set where we're going to be doing something spring-like or maybe baseball-like. We haven't landed on the next decoration idea. We know what we're doing after Memorial Day, but between now and the end of May, we need something to carry us over. So it'll most likely be like a spring setting or a baseball setting, or maybe a little bit of both. But if you have any suggestions, I'm open to ideas.
Well, tonight we're going to do some spring cleaning, figuratively and not literally, but figuratively. We're going to talk a little bit about that. But one of the things that about spring cleaning is I got this this urge to do a spring inspired drink. So we're going to be doing a cocktail tonight.
Yeah, we have to change. Can you change that?
To what? To our other one that we have?
No, did we change that graphic?
No, that's the graphic that we have. That's the graphic that Richard,
I know,
the Orlando guy, did for
but
us.
I changed the.
Yeah, you did. You did change it so that we have. Well, let me run that one so you can see it.
That's a big thumbs down, you guys. I had nothing to say.
I like that one.
So I'm going to be making a lemon drop. It's a nice spring-inspired drink. The only thing I'm missing is ice and a glass. So if you
Okay.
could get that for me.
I had to make simple syrup. I had to cook dinner. I had to clean. I had to do this.
Oh my goodness! I tell you, sometimes you
Oh
can't.
my gosh.
You can't get good help sometimes. So anyway, I'm going to be making a cocktail here. So I'm going to get my little glass out. Doug's got the shaker part. He's getting some ice in that. He's going to get me a glass. But I can go ahead and start making it. I have to start with 2 ounces of limoncello. Now, limoncello.
Why don't
is
you
something-
focus on oh no, never mind.
I can.
Go ahead.
No, but I'll start with this. Limoncello is something that we actually made ourselves. And here's Megan. How expected. I come on to find Doug complaining.
Bitch. I made.
Doug made this limoncello. And
It totally looks like urine with too many vitamins and minerals in it.
But it's a bottle of vodka with lemon juice in it. And it's
I hope it's okay.
Yeah. So we're going to start with 2 ounces of limoncello.
Let me smell it first. Nope, smells like lemon. It smells like Windex or cleaner. It literally smells like a cleaner.
Megan's asking, are you allowed to have such a potty mouth? Yes, Megan, we can have a
Yes.
potty mouth.
You can say certain words.
We're
not prudish.
but we don't go to the extremes that other channels do here on YouTube. So I'm going to
Yeah.
start.
I think we need to have a Cincy bird, but that's just me.
Yes, a little censorship bird. Hello, Jim. He's Mr. More Sunshine, please. So yeah, it's 2 ounces of limoncello. So we'll start with that.
Oh, I can see this is going to be a huge mess. You're going to put a cap on that because it's going to go everywhere.
I am putting.
No, I'm serious, people. We're going to have a mess, and that's not going to be easy to clean.
Okay, and then
Oh, it says July 8th, 2018.
that's when we made it. Yeah.
I dated it. I love dating things.
Yeah. And then I have a bottle of triple sec.
Stuff is not cheap.
So it's an ounce of triple sec. Yeah, this is
Well, there's cheap stuff, but we don't do cheap.
from a company called Luxardo. And yeah, they do very high premium liqueurs. And gosh, if you ever see some fancy maraschino cherries in a bar, they're most likely Luxardo. So we do an ounce of triple sec.
Really? Is that an ounce? It looks like 2.
That was an ounce. That was 2 tablespoons.
Oh.
2 tablespoons. By the way, 3 teaspoons is a tablespoon. 2 tablespoons is an ounce.
Really, we're going to actually make something that smells like cleaning.
Yeah. And then we have 3/4 ounces of simple syrup, and I've just got some simple syrup here in the in this little mug. Doug put this together for me.
I think we should probably have some fizzy with to go with this. How much is this?
There it is. It's not much of a drink. So yeah, it's there we go. There's 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup.
Why are you laughing at me?
Sherry's just entering, and she apparently is bringing an entire bar.
I am not.
Oh my goodness. And for this, you're going to need 1.5 ounces of fresh lemon juice. So I'm going to go ahead and get up here. I'm going to cut a lemon. And I'm going to use our little squeezer here. If you could hold on to that, Doug. Great. Okay, so I need that.
Doug, you're in a cranky mood tonight.
I'm always in a bad mood.
Yeah, Sherry's arrived. I have 1.5 ounces of lemon juice that I need, so I'm going to go ahead and squeeze it in.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, it's so lemony.
So that's 1 ounce.
Oh.
And I'll do another 1/2 ounce.
Okay.
Bear with me. How are you doing, Sherry?
I'm doing well. I'm just getting ready to pour Ben a glass of the
A Viognier.
Viognier.
The Viognier.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so I've got another 1/2 ounce of the lemon juice. I'm going to pour it in the shaker.
Did I screw
Yeah.
it in too high? I mean too low.
Did you? No, I asked for a glass and ice as well.
Oh, I thought you were.
So we need a little drink glass, a cocktail.
Crap.
So you shake it up. It does 2 things. It cools down your drink quickly. Well,
There we go.
and then
This way now, isn't it?
I'll go ahead and pour it in once Doug brings me the glass. I'm so sorry I'm not prepared on that. Usually I am. Jonathan Chong, welcome to the stream. Good to see you all. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. It's great to have you all with us. Oh, he's adding ice to it. That's very nice. So anyway, the lemon drop. 2 ounces of limoncello, 1 ounce of triple sec, 3/4 ounce of simple syrup, 1.5 ounces of fresh lemon juice. And it's going to give a very strong lemon flavor.
Yeah, it smells very lemony in here.
Yeah. And there we go.
Very lemony. I mean, you gotta really like lemon.
Fortunately, I do.
Oh my gosh. That is a strong smelling wine.
Okay, so here's the lemon drop.
Oh, I need this. I'll just open a can.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
I'm waiting for a bottle of homemade limoncello. No, one of my moms is Italian and she makes it every year.
Wonderful. But so there's our cocktail for.
You want to taste it?
That's the cocktail for tonight.
It's not
That's
right.
the-
I have to go get some.
Doug doesn't like it. He's going to add something to it, I'm sure. Personally, I'm okay with it. So that is the limoncello. So thank you. And I think Noah was counting. That's 2 belches tonight.
Okay.
He's adding vodka to it.
Yeah, it's not right.
You know,
Can I
Cassidy.
have that?
Yes, you may. Cassidy, yes, it is actually a good drink, and I love.
It's
I love
actually
lemon too.
amazing, but it doesn't have.
He wants more. He wants more alcohol, a little more bite to it.
No, it needs something.
So, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, when all else fails, pour more vodka in it.
So anyway, something else that happened this last week was I took part of an Ecamm Live
Have the knife.
demo. And Ecamm Live is the streaming software that we use here for our show, which is why we're able to do all the graphics, all the sound effects, all the different changes of scene and so forth. We use this broadcast software called Ecamm Live. And they sent me a couple things in the mail. And let me go ahead and zero in on us. They gave me a little card that says, "Thank you so much for being part of the Ecamm fam. Share your Ecamm gear with us using hashtag EcammFam, and you never know what kind of discounts might land in your direct messages. Happy live streaming, the Ecamm team."
How did they already
So-
say my name?
They gave me a couple
Oh, this
things.
is amazing, everybody. Holy cow.
They gave me...
Oh my god, this is so good.
Doug likes
It's
it with
adult.
additional
It's an
liquor.
adult lemonade.
So
It's
they gave
literally-
me a little pin. Jerry, did you see this? They gave me a pin. It's a little microphone,
Yeah.
Ecamm Live, and then they gave me $25 to spend in their swag shop. And so
Oh,
I got a t-shirt, an Ecamm
Oh,
t-shirt.
that's nice.
That was $25, so that's the back. And the little logos on the streams on the back. So, yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah, it's wonderful. You can. Jerry can do that. So that's it. It's great to... It's nice. We're part of the Ecamm fam. I did post a little video on our social media as well. If you're not part of our social media, we're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok at Pepper Tree Villa. We'd love to have you join us. So yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Judy, the limoncello that Sherry's referring to is from a friend of hers, not us. So we wouldn't be able to make it.
Yeah.
It's from her friend.
Yeah.
So there's that.
How much simple syrup did you put in that?
3/4 of an ounce.
Yeah, way too much.
Doug doesn't like
Maybe-
sweet drinks.
Maybe 1/4 of an ounce, if that. Maybe a half.
So Deborah's asking, that was a substantial belch. Who's responsible for that? Do you guys do your own sound effects? We do some of our own sound effects.
That's Barney from
However,
The Simpsons.
Yeah, that one's Barney Gumble from The
I
I was going to say, it
Simpsons.
sounds like our brother Ron.
Yeah, Ron's very good at belches like that.
Yeah.
He is. And
And he can
Did
do
you
it
know
on
Ben
command.
Franklin was big on human flatulence? We watched
No,
the
I'm
whole
not
video
Right.
about. This is really good.
yeah,
Just don't put that much simple syrup in them.
we'll change it to a half ounce next time. I'm not sure where that came from. It was rather random.
No, we need to talk about flatulence. Benjamin
No, we
Franklin was
don't.
huge.
Somebody's asking about crafting, Doug, and no, there is no crafting.
There's no
tonight.
no
crafting
crafting tonight
no.
because we're not crafting.
Well, no, it was not fair. That would not have been fair to Sherry. She just got back from visiting her son in Santa Barbara, and that would not have given her enough proper time to prepare a craft for tonight's show. So
No,
that would
that's
not have been
true.
fair.
Oh, Rachel's going to miss your crafting.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
sorry, Rachel.
Thank you, Rachel. We love the crafting as well, but that's it's not going to be part of the show.
Not this week. Not this
But-
week.
I did mention the friendly TV app that we had on screen, and that's because we watched the Hallmark Channel. We watched the movie this last week, and it's time for a movie review.
Deborah, a dreamer, Deborah. That is absolutely true. That was part of the video. He did take air baths.
Yes,
That's absolutely true. So,
sitting in front of an open window. Yes,
but ass naked,
yeah,
completely naked.
it's true. We've seen more things about Ben Franklin.
Ben
about that.
Franklin was an interesting guy. A little whacked.
He
but-
was
Nuts, Doug.
he was an odd bird.
Yeah.
But very smart.
Very
Very
cool.
clever. So anyway, the Hallmark Channel movie review this week we watched As Luck Would Have It. Hello, Donna. Thank you.
Donna.
Oh, speaking of flat, Jonathan said flat movie.
Oh, Jonathan.
Jonathan was there at our watch party. We do our watch parties when the movies premiere every Saturday night on Hallmark Channel, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, and we watch the movies on the Friendly app, and then we turn around and we make comments about the movie, kind of like Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of the movie? as luck would have it?
I'm bored. I'm completely bored. Absolutely bored. I mean, it wasn't a train wreck. It just my attention fluttered off. The characters knew how to act. They did act well. The story just was flat as a board. Scenery was absolutely gorgeous.
The scenery
yeah.
was stunning. It was
It
filmed.
was set in Ireland. I mean, it's hard to mess up on scenery, but when you come right down to it, it just lacked a story.
Paul was
still say their best St. Patrick's Day movie is Chasing Leprechauns, and that was from I think 2016. If you can find it anywhere to watch, it's a darling movie.
They had a lot of good films then, but Paul gives that film 4.5 Ben burritos. That's out of 5. He gave it for acting and scenery, but 0 for writing, and as it was the same old, same old.
Yeah.
For me,
well described, Paul.
Yeah, very well described. I thought it wasn't a horrible film.
No,
it was just
not
dull.
It was tissue.
It
You just blow your nose and throw it away.
Yeah, it didn't move.
Yes. Hello, gallantly streaming. Great to see you.
Speaking of Hallmark movies, though, speaking of Hallmark movies, I just started following a YouTube channel called Binge Now, and they do a lot of top 10 things like this one right here from 2 hours ago is the top 10 Hallmark movies of all time, part 2.
Oh.
Wait. Top 10 part 2? Does that mean they're talking about 20 films?
They did a part 1, and then after.
How can you have a top 10 part 1 and then a part 2?
Part 1 was up to a certain point, a certain time.
Oh,
and then
so it was. So they're talking about a time frame of a specific time frame.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
But they're very interesting because they do their favorite top 10 actresses and actors, and it's really fun. So if you get a chance, check them out. Binge Now.
Look at that.
Is that them? Yeah. Binge Now.
Girl.
Yeah.
Hello, Cherie.
Hi, Cherie.
Cherie's not usually with us. It's so late for her at this time, but thank you so much for joining us. So anyway, the film, I give it 2.5 crowns.
I gave it 3.
I give it 3. I give it 3.5.
Yeah,
3.5.
I would give it 3 for the scenery, but for the most part, it had no story at all.
Yeah, it was dull.
You can skip as luck would have it and not feel like you're missing out on anything.
Yeah,
that's my review.
It ended typical. I mean, they ended up not getting it, so
it was a different ending. Yeah,
Megan, Gone with the Wind would not be on that list. Gone with the Wind is not a Hallmark movie.
But truth be told, the film did come true with love was there all along. So that's how they
as all Hallmark films do.
So that is it for the Hallmark movie review. So,
talking about movies, though, Arnie, when I was in Solvang this last week visiting, I was in my favorite candy shop there, and there was a couple with their 2 kids visiting, and she was telling the shop owner that the only reason they were there was because she had seen a movie at Christmas time, and it was supposedly filmed there in Solvang, and she Googled Solvang and found out that it was a for real place. So she wanted to go visit, and it's a movie that was made last year in 2020, and it's entitled A Very Charming Christmas Town. And evidently you can see it on Amazon Prime now, but it says when lifestyle blogger visits a Danish town for a news story, she mistakes the town as a tourist trap. But after a handsome shop owner shows her the town, she starts to feel the magic of the Christmas story.
Sorry about that, Sherry.
Yes, I'm derailing you. I just found it very interesting.
Actually, it is pretty interesting. But thank you.
But the fact that they use
so juvenile. I'm not associated with this. It's not slick enough.
See, that's what happens when I'm gone for a week, Doug. And I come home and I've got all this stuff to talk about.
People like that.
like getting very emotional and crying at Easter Sunday service because it was the first time in a year and a half that I was actually able to be with people
with
on
people.
church property. Yeah, for
Yeah.
Easter Sunday. Yeah, it's pretty special.
Well, I know some of us had grilled cheese sandwiches today, and that's because
Birth.
so it's National Grilled Cheese Sandwich Day.
Oh, our food was absolutely amazing for lunch. Oh my god, it was so good.
Yeah,
I had just a simple grilled cheese sandwich for dinner with an apple, and I was happy.
I had a chicken Caesar salad.
you know, there is something comforting. It's just comfort food, just a grilled cheese
Yeah.
sandwich.
It really
A
is.
grilled cheese sandwich is one of the best things in the world.
I posted a picture on our Instagram about that today. Doug made these fantastic. It was 2 cheeses.
Swiss and American, and then we still had leftover turkey that was roasted, and I got it so it was small. It was just
Yeah, just a nice little hit of protein there. So it was like
Nice.
a turkey melt. It was delicious.
yes, it was a turkey melt. Normally we go provolone, but I have to eat the Swiss cheese we have.
Yeah, it was delicious. But coming up tomorrow, Peach Cobbler Day. Wednesday's
Ooh.
Pecan Day.
Okay.
And here's one that's interesting. Thursday, National Glazed Spiral Ham Day. Probably to coincide sometimes with Easter.
Yeah, maybe a trip
following
to Honey Baked.
Yeah.
For their overpriced hams, no thank you.
Friday is National Eggs Benedict Day. That's a rather rich dish, but it's very nice.
It's one of the
I don't like it.
French mother sauces.
Saturday is National Cheese Ball Day. That just reminds me of Jocelyn shit.
Oh,
As Moira Rose on Schitt's Creek says, no one can put a lactose intolerant in the hospital like our Jocelyn.
Yeah.
They love a cheese ball. So, and then get this, Sunday, National Animal Crackers Day.
Ooh,
Yeah, I do
that
like
I can get behind.
I love animal crackers.
D&G. Hello there.
Is it that the 18th?
The 18th is on set. Yeah, and the next Monday is National Garlic Day, National Amaretto Day, and National Rice Ball Day.
No, that's,
Ooh,
I
Yeah.
don't know.
So that is next Monday, but tonight for sure, National Grilled Cheese Sandwich Day. Hope you all had grilled cheese sandwiches. If you did, please post those pictures on your social media and tag it #PTV Eats, and we'd love to.
we had a rice bowl in Santa Barbara. I mean, a rice ball in Santa Barbara at, believe it or not, East Beach Tacos. Is that the name of the place?
Oh, I thought it was
I didn't.
Megan, is it East Beach Tacos? At any rate, it's an incredible place. It has really, really good tacos, but they had this spicy tuna rice ball on the menu. So we bought one to try, and it was really good. A little too spicy for me, but it was good.
Oh my gosh, I totally love those McDonald's animal crackers.
Yeah,
that come
Walt
in the box.
remembers those. I used to love them too.
Oh my god, those are so good.
The McDonald
I
Land,
had forgotten about those.
McDonald Land cookies with all the characters on the side of the box.
Yeah.
That was
They're
a whole
like-
thing.
Oh.
I had forgotten about those.
East Beach Tacos.
Yeah. It is.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. I loved those cookies. So yeah, that's National Food Day. Sherry, you said that you had some things ready to show us because
Yeah.
let's see. Here we go. What did Sherry get this week? More crap
Well,
delivery.
First of all, was this bottle of Viognier.
No, that's not delivered on Amazon.
Nope.
No, but it's something she got last week.
I know, but what's
I
your
also
carbon
got
footprint
it.
from delivery?
Also got my favorite beer, which is the Stiegel grapefruit beer from the beer garden there in Solvang.
Oh, you've had that at the beer place or the beer garden in Alameda, haven't you?
Spicy Comer.
It's not the same. It's a different grapefruit.
Oh, okay.
But then I did get things. I got, of course, what had to go into the Christmas
Ketchup.
shop.
I won't eat
Can
grilled
we get
cheese
some more
without
sunshine,
ketchup.
please?
But instead of, I'll show you some of the Christmas ornaments, but instead of Christmas ornaments, I got a lot of Easter eggs that are hand painted and they're real eggs. So this is just an example of one.
I like those. Is this where you got yelled at because they're real eggs?
And what happened was I got a basket to put all my things in that I wanted to get. And I started putting the eggs in, and then I started putting other things in, and the woman, when she checked me out, kind of hissed at me because she said, those are real eggs. They're going to get broken. So I got 2 for...
She checked her out.
So you bought them all?
I got pretty much one of each, but this reminded me of Jim.
Oh yeah, it's an orange bird.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Jim. That does remind me of Jim. Yeah, definitely.
So I got a couple of those. I got...
So, by the way, guys, D&G Explorers is asking, what is Doug drinking? It's a lemon drop. It's a spring-inspired drink since we're discussing some spring cleaning
It
tonight.
tastes exactly like adult lemonade. It has vodka in it, limoncello, lemon, and more lemon. So it's exactly tastes like lemonade, but for adults.
Yeah, and
It's really delicious.
It's good.
Couple of Swedish ornaments for Christmas.
Swedish. This is Danish.
I mean, yeah, but Swedish.
That's
the
a Swedish
Swedes
heart.
do that heart. I got just an egg ornament from Solvang for Christmas with the winter scene on it.
It's like a plastic wrap around the egg.
Oh, I remember
like
doing
that.
those.
I
Sherry,
got a
Jim,
little candle holder with the Dala.
Jim loves the little orange bird that you got. Oh, a nice Swedish horse. That's a lot of stuff, Sherry.
I got
She always shops on vacation.
this Dala ornament.
Oh, like you don't when you go on Disneyland?
Oh, I always shop on vacation.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I got
Wendy, I'm loving them too, actually. Those are really nice things.
I got 3 different types of candy from the Swedish candy factory.
This is orange cream polka bites. What? This just says polka bites.
This one is peach mango.
Peach mango.
And this one is watermelon. You have to taste one of these, Ben.
Well, the watermelon. I'll try the watermelon.
These are amazing. But I went into the shop and I told
It's gonna go really nice after a glass of wine.
I told the owner of the shop, I
I
went in and bought mugs for all of us because I told him we would eventually be using them on the live feed.
Oh, that's good.
Aren't they good?
The interesting thing is that it's a hard candy,
Almost like a peppermint.
but as soon as you have it in your mouth long enough, it softens up and turns into something really soft. And it's a great candy.
So I got each of the 4 of us a Swedish Candy Factory mug so that we can use, because I told him I would definitely plug his shop online because it's an adorable little candy store right there in
Solvang.
Solvang.
Yeah, they opened up when we were there
Let's
back
get
in the day.
Let's talk sponsorship with them.
Well, you need to. And then what else did I get?
Anyway, Wendy's asking, where did all these things come from? They all came from the little town of Solvang,
Most of them came from Solvang.
just north of Santa Barbara.
I picked up a replacement Advent candle.
Oh, cute.
You burn it down every day during the course of the Christmas season or
And
the
then-
countdown to Christmas.
And then I bought 2 of the traditional peppermint polka grist, which is what these little things are.
But this is like,
It's a whole peppermint
holy
stick.
crap.
Isn't that
But
the
it
stuff
does-
that... Sure, isn't that the
That's a
stuff
lot
they
of sugar.
pull?
Yeah, they were making that when we were there, but that's just like these, only it's
We've
peppermint.
been there.
Yeah, we were in that. They have this. They have like this hook on.
Old timey place.
It's an old tiny candy shop. They have like a hook in this. I guess it's like in a support beam. They throw
Yeah.
the candy on top and they pull. They take it together and they pull it again?
Well, we were there when they were making it. And then we went to Mission Santa Barbara. I bought this nativity set for myself.
It's a cow. It's a cow.
But look at the look on the cow's face.
Wendy, if they have a link,
Cow.
if they have an online store, we will drop a link in the description. Definitely. I will find out for you. And if they don't, we'll get a phone number there at least so that you can call them to do a mail order.
And then I got this little nativity set too, which is like a leaf.
Actually, this looks more like a makeshift plumeria.
Oh, that's very nice. That's a lot of stuff.
And then I did have something delivered from Amazon.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, good.
And it was, well, this, you know me, I collect little golden books. And I found this one in a store down there.
Oh, cute.
The first moon landing. And it reminded me of Grandma D. So that's why I got it. But then I found 3 that were in one of the stores. And I thought, I bet it's cheaper on Amazon. So while I was in the store looking at them, I ordered them from Amazon. And it's everything I needed to know. This one is everything I need to know. I learned from a little golden book.
Cute.
And it's got a lot of the retro books in it.
Oh,
Wonderful.
yeah.
That's a lot of stuff.
I got everything I need to know about a family. I learned from a little golden book. Look at the picture on that one.
That's a family vacation from the 60s.
Yep. And then the last one was everything I need to know. I learned from a Disney little golden book.
Oh, yeah, we were going to get that. That they sold those at Disneyland.
Yep. Well, I have it. And
I want to
then
get the Haunimation that's coming out, and they have the Jungle Cruise.
Oh, I went into a couple of quilt shops and picked up a couple of pieces of fabric, but we went into Los Olivos to do some wine tasting with Jeff and Chrissy. And Chrissy and I wanted to taste the cider that they had a cider tasting room there. So we tasted some of their cider. It was the worst thing we have ever tasted. So bad that we were in the back of the tasting room in a garden area when nobody else was in there. I took 2 of the little tasting cups and dumped them in the grass because it was so bad.
Nothing will ever grow there again.
And then we did some.
Welcome to our version of QVC.
And then we actually did some cider tasting in Santa Barbara, and that was delicious. We brought home some of that because Tom really liked that. So that's pretty much
Well,
what I have.
So this last week, Ben did a video on his show, Life with Ben, and it's all about cleaning products.
Mm-hmm.
Ben, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, my friend Sean, who I've known for well over 20 years, we have been online friends forever. He is a rabid fan of cleaning products. And for years now, he's been telling me about how this product works best and how this product does something else. So I thought, you know what? If he believes in these products, then maybe I should give them a try. So I did buy his Clorox cleanup. I bought the Windex with vinegar. And Lima Wipe.
Okay. The question I have for you though, Ben, is did you use any of these products?
The 3 that I just showed you, I used on our shower.
Speaking of cleaning, Doug is going to start cleaning up some stuff here for the drinks. Anyway, so
as well as Comet.
Okay. So for cleaning, we don't do those kinds of things. Doug actually has a few favorites that he has, but I'm going to let him describe them. He's going to get some samples of them.
Well, Sean's a big believer in these because his mom used to have a cleaning business.
Hello, sci-fi.
And these are the products that over years of trial and error are the ones that she chose that worked best for her. So Sean, oh my gosh, I'm being overwhelmed by chemical smells here now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not my fault.
Make sure it is a well ventilated room when you open those things.
yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Oh.
Oh, what?
So anyway,
We only have
Doug-
4 cleaners.
Doug swears by specific cleaners, Ben. We'll show you what he uses.
I've been using
Okay.
these for years. These are only ones we're supposed to use in the house.
Okay.
Spray away. The best glass cleaner.
He uses
Never.
he uses this thing called Sprayway. It's a spray cleaner. It cleans glass. It says no streaking. They really mean it. No streaking.
It's been around for thousands of years.
It's true. I've used that myself.
This covers and cleans every single sin on the planet.
Now, before we move on, we've got a story about those. We bought this house, and when we moved in, the closet that I'm pointing at right now, those doors were covered in like
Marker,
pencil,
crayon.
marker, crayon. Both closets between this one as well as the Mickey room right behind us.
Pictures.
Those, they were awful. Doug got a magic eraser. We didn't even need to repaint the doors. This magic eraser thing, it's just a white sponge kind of thing. But there's something about it. It cleans everything. It's amazing.
I use those
stuff.
all the time.
And the thing is that we didn't
I
have
use
to
that
paint.
this week.
We
Yeah,
did not have to
barkeeper's
paint
friend.
the garage closet doors because of that. And then Doug, instead of Comet, uses Barkeeper's Friend.
Clean stainless steel, every pot and pan, everything. It
I
cleans
use it
everything.
in my sink all the time.
If you have any problem with if you have any problem with rainbows on your cookware, your pots, your pans, you see rainbow markings, Doug uses a little Barkeeper's
Everything.
Friend, gets rid of them.
Cleans copper, every metal. And this. Clean the floors. Been using this since the 80s.
So some of you are
Now,
starting. Some of
Those,
you in the stream are starting to mention your cleaners. Please tell us in the comments
That's all I use.
what you use for cleaning as well. Jaybird uses Barkeeper's Friend, definitely. I'm not
The
surprised, Jay.
Spray away.
the sponges, Arnie,
Yes.
for anybody that has those textured door handles like on their refrigerator
Yeah.
or their ovens, like we have, and I hate them because they always look dirty. As soon as I started using those sponges on them, one pass and everything comes off. They're great.
Wendy, I highly recommend Simple Green, especially for floors. It cuts grease. We clean our garage floor with this stuff. We just spray it down full concentrate, and it cuts any grease that may be there, any dirt, any water spots from rains that have dropped and fallen on the floor. It's amazing stuff. We love Simple Green, and it's
Arnie,
yes.
I forgot. I did get a Pandora charm in Solvang. And it's a
Cool.
heart-shaped one that says Solvang on one side, and on the other side it has the windmill that's there in town.
Oh, very nice.
So that was my big splurge for the weekend or the week.
And now there is one other cleaner those are the 4 main cleaners that we use. Doug also has other very specialty things, like he uses these enamel covered iron pots called Le Creuset. And there is a specific cleaner designed for the enamel of those pots. So Doug uses that to clean those. So. Jay wants Danish now, Sherry. Did you come back with Danish?
We did. We stopped at Mortenson's on the way home and brought home Danish that's already all gone.
Now I've got a question here. Rachel's asking, what do you suggest for cleaning computers? Interesting question.
You mean the screen?
A screen.
Or
You want?
keyboard?
I'll tell you this. If you want to clean the screen, take a microfiber cloth, not paper, because paper will scratch the surface of your monitor. Take microfiber and just use it. Just spray it on, spray water lightly just to mist it, and then dry it off. Then take another microfiber cloth and wipe it down with that to dry it off. But you can do that also with your large screen TVs. We have a 55-inch, it's like an LCD or a plasma, something that we have in our family room. And I don't do anything but microfiber on that thing. And then I saw a video just last night that stated the very same thing. Do not use cleaners. Don't really spray it with water. You can clean it off also with like compressed air. So yeah,
My
keyboard especially.
computer screen, I use the little packages of glass, the cleaner that comes for glasses and for monitors that I get from Amazon, and those are really good too.
And yeah, Sci-Fi is also right. You can use a vacuum cleaner on your keyboard and display as well to get any of the crud that may be lurking about your keyboard. Speaking of that, now we don't mind doing some cleaning things, but there may be some things that you don't like doing cleaning, even though we need to do it. One of those things, for instance, vacuuming. I hate to vacuum. It has to be done, but I absolutely hate vacuuming. Tell us in the comments, is there anything in cleaning that you just hate to do? Now, there is this one other tip. I've found this one channel on TikTok. She calls herself the Queen of Clean. She is a house cleaner in the Austin, Texas area. Her name is Vanessa. And she had this one tip about cleaning your shower. Whenever you're showering, once a week, take a wand that has a hollow handle that you can pour liquid into. Pour some Dawn dishwashing liquid into that with vinegar. And then just wipe everything down in the shower. It will keep every surface in that shower clean at least once.
It'll keep it clean at least once.
Once a week. Once a week, it'll keep it definitely clean. Sorry.
You know, I'm noticing here in the comments that Donna does not like mopping. I have a quote from Sean about mopping that his mom and his grandmother told him. Mopping is for lazy people.
What?
They thought mops were disgusting and that they held on to bacteria and disease. And the best thing to do with the floor is to get on your hands and knees and scrub it.
That's what I do.
Rachel's asking,
No.
Can you use that simple green on a hardwood floor?
I don't know.
We'd have to do some research on that one. I'm not sure about that.
It goes on a lot of surfaces. I'm going to say yes, but I would try it. It takes care of all kinds of grease and grime. A lot of auto mechanics and people that are really have a lot of oil and grease. It takes care of a lot of that. And then I have a fifth one, which is just your everyday Lysol, just surface kind of cleaner, bacterial thing, just a little toilety kind of thing.
We've actually finally been able to find these products back in the store after so long. Everyone had bought everything to clean stuff like that. So it had been very, very hard.
I use a microfiber rag on a flat surface that has Velcro, and I mop and then I rinse it off, and then the rag goes into the washing machine. I don't believe in a mop.
I do have something to say about hardwood floors, and this is from Sean. He says, mops are disgusting and used by lazy people. Floors should always be done by hand. Use Clorox cleanup. There's one exception, and that's on hardwood. I like to shine with Murphy's oil. If there are hardwood floors that are heavily prone to streaking, use vinegar and water. This will clean and leave the floor streak-free as you move through.
It also
Start in the first corner from the door, move your way out scrubbing with green scrubbies. It doesn't need to be perfect.
And like Sci-Fi said, it also, vinegar will act as an antibacterial.
Yeah.
It's great stuff. It's amazing. Yeah. Oh, Nathan, you missed it.
You already missed it.
We already did the movie review. So
gotta come early, 6:30, chop.
We start 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific. Can't miss it. You'll make sure that you'll see the watch party at that point when we do the movie review. And Megan uses vinegar in her hair once a month.
Wow. I guess that's an astringent and cleans deeply.
The CDT is telling everybody to stop using cleaners. Do not clean surfaces anymore. They're saying we're killing too many bugs and bacteria. We're going to get really sick because none of us have been getting sick. So we're cleaning and obsessing over surfaces
No,
that
but
they
we've all-
want to stop cleaning and electrostatic, stop cleaning, obsessively cleaning. And they're
I was
true.
gonna
I
say
gave up.
Thanks, Beta.
Obsessive is the key word, Doug, because I've still continued to clean the way
Oh,
I
I will
normally
always
do.
wipe
Although I
down
should
things.
do more of it, but
Hello, Lori Jean. And Jay also says apple cider vinegar is great on hair.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I believe in keeping things clean, but the constant when we where did we just go to? Oh, we went to Kohl's because we needed a front door mat because the other one disintegrated, and we were looking off some tablecloths, and every single time when the person left, they wiped down. They did this. You don't need to do that. Do not do that.
Oh, Wendy, I feel your pain.
They're just
I do feel your pain, Wendy.
Oh. I used to mop on hands and knees, but my back and knees are old and the entire house is hardwood. Oh, yeah. Believe me, I understand. Sherry, Rachel's now asking, what are your favorite cleaning products?
I use a lot of the I use Barkeeper's Friend in the kitchen on the sink.
It's great for sink.
There's a glass cleaner that is made specifically for the glass stovetop that is just phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff is great.
No, that's a
It
special
really
thing.
is.
You need to use that for the glass cleaner on the stove.
Yeah. But that's if you have a special stove that
Yeah,
is.
I'm talking
that is
General Joe, you know.
Yeah, what are
In
your
the bathroom, I'll use scrubbing bubbles for the tub. I always use Lysol for the toilet just because I like the scent of it.
Speaking of scents, I remember as a kid, I always knew it was cleaning day whenever I came home from school and there was the smell of Pine Sol in the air. Because
Yep.
Mom had been soaking everything in Pine Sol. She would fill the bathroom sink with it. She would pour it in the toilet and scrub that around.
Grew up with Pine Sol, and then I just got to the point where I can never be around that crap. I cannot. Vow to never, ever darken the store stuff at this house.
Is Pine Sol still sold?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they still make it.
They also are pandemic proof because everybody's Pine Soling everything.
What else do I use?
That's
I
a
like
good one,
to
Jonathan.
use,
Wagner's stainless steel cleaner is good on stainless steel. So
I
if
will
says, "Send Pine Sol to
use.
Doug." I think Donna dropped our
use-
address in the, in the chat earlier.
If you guys keep it up,
I
I'm
will
leaving.
Span.
Not an
I will
idle
use
threat
Spick
either.
and Span. I use Spick and Span on our kitchen floor
Okay.
on my hands and knees.
Mop and glow.
That kitchen floor does need that though because you've got the little nooks and crannies.
Yeah.
So yeah, you do need
Pine Sol is the scent of
It
sanitation.
really is, Wendy.
It really
God,
is. It
it's
truly is.
just- That stuff is nasty.
Those are the things that we use for cleaning. That's our spring cleaning segment. Ben, thank you so much for doing that video. What have you got coming up this week for Life with Ben?
I went to the Swedish Embassy this past weekend with Sherry.
Oh, yeah.
We needed a bookcase that we got at IKEA. And it stopped making so much
Excuse
noise with
me.
the candy.
I'll tie
I feel
it
like
back.
I'm at a trashy movie theater with kids on the phone. Mommy, what's up? And then crunch, 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 crunch.
So we went on Saturday to IKEA, which is normally something you don't do, but it wasn't too terribly busy.
No,
So
it wasn't.
we picked up a bookcase and I put that together on Saturday evening.
Is it a Billy bookcase?
You'll see the results on my next episode posting on Thursday.
Is it a Billy bookcase?
It is
Yeah.
a Billy bookcase.
Yeah, the bookcases behind us here on set are Billy from IKEA.
I blew on it and it didn't fall apart, so it must be done well.
Oh, very good.
I was surprised.
so yeah.
You
you'll-
need a college degree to read those instructions. I mean, they're supposed to be simple, like the step-by-step things from a Lego kit. But my gosh, why is it so? They don't tell you that you have to be careful of what side is laminate, what side is wood, what side is fake. And it's like, oh my gosh.
Talk about someone who's sully. He puts me to
A
shame.
little surly there. Richard, I
Yeah.
can't believe there's a live stream about cleaning products. Join PTV Live next week when the team teaches
I'm
you
bored.
how to make the perfect hospital corners for your bed.
The rat's nest. You just shove it all together. Extra starch on your sheets.
We're going to need another lemon drop.
Yeah, that'll be my episode coming up on Thursday.
Yeah, Swedish Embassy.
Jay.
I just got it. Yeah, we call it the Swedish Embassy, and of course, Walmart in Mexico is the American Embassy.
Yeah. I was like, they said that when we got off the cruise ship, and they said, okay. And it was like, really, you walk off the ship, and right in front of you is Cloud 9.
Hey, downscale.
It's really gross. I'm like, I feel like I'm... And that was in Puerto Vallarta? Yeah, Puerto Vallarta.
Puerto Vallarta.
You literally get off the ship, and right dead in front of you is a giant Walmart.
Yeah.
An American Embassy.
Yeah, definitely.
It was so gross.
Yeah. So that's Life with Ben this Thursday. I will be working on a short video. I tried to get it done, ran out of time, but I am working on a short video that's going to drop about how to make chicken cordon bleu casserole. It's going to be a video that's less than a minute long because that's the requirement for a shorts video.
Yeah, it doesn't take long to make this.
And it's an easy dish and highly delicious. We ate it while we watched the Hallmark Channel Watch Party. We'll be doing the watch party again this Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific here on Pepper Tree Villa. We'll comment on the Hallmark Channel that is premiering on Saturday night. And at this time, I don't even know what that movie is. Do you recall what that was, Ben?
Let me look it up.
I saw the ad for it last night.
Okay. But we're going to go ahead and do another watch party this Saturday night.
Oh, I guess that's news to me.
And downscale, the requirements for a short video on YouTube. Hold your camera vertical. And when you do the edit, it has to be, I think the requirement is 1 minute or less. What they're doing is they're attracting the same audience as TikTok. So they want as many short videos there to fill in that gap that TikTok is filling.
The name of the movie is Right in Front of Me.
That's right.
It stars Janelle Parrish and Marco Grazzini.
Sounds like Right in Front of Me. Sounds like love was there all along.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'll find
Does
something
it-
else to do.
Does it give a description of what it is?
It just says watch the preview. I'm not going to watch a
No.
preview. I don't need
Oh,
to
I
know
always
that.
watch the end of the movie before.
Stacey says, Arnie
What is it,
doesn't
right
tell
in
you
front
about the
of
watch
me?
parties ahead of time on purpose.
Oh, I never know anything. I'm just like, okay, so I have to figure out food, and then we have to figure out this. It's a lot of work. We can't plan anything for the day.
Sure we can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can do anything.
No, every time I say I want to do something, well, we got to plan for the watch party.
Ben, by any chance, did you have anything new from Trader Joe's this week?
I haven't been to Trader Joe's in about 3 or 4 weeks, so I don't have anything new here.
And you know, I don't have any new products in front of me either.
We didn't do
but
anything.
I can do this.
That's what it's about.
What's new at Trader Joe's?
It involves
This last week, Doug and I had a product. I don't have the box in front of me, and I forgot to drop a picture here online, but I can tell you we tried a new frozen food
Yeah, that.
at Trader Joe's this last week. It's a version of their macaroni and cheese. It's called pepperoni mac and cheese. And
Ooh.
it tastes like pizza.
Wow.
That sounds interesting.
It is actually very interesting. We didn't have very high expectations for it because we have tried frozen mac and cheese from Trader Joe's before, and we were not impressed. This one, however, was different. It worked very, very well. And it looks like Doug is finding a picture here of it. And here, go ahead and show it up there on screen. I'll
Can I airplay it?
No. I can't do that.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and just show it to the camera.
Showing it to the camera.
And there it is.
It was good.
So it's like slices of pepperoni put on top of mac and cheese.
Yeah. It doesn't really taste like pizza, but it was good.
But it has a marinara in it as well that they add to it too. So yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah,
It's pretty good. And yeah, we give it a thumbs up, definitely.
I would never buy it again, but it was totally what we needed to do. It was terrifying how much salt was in it, but that's, processed food.
Sci-fi currently I only have these two.
Yeah, it's very distracting.
Definitely. So anyway, that is
What's new at Trader Joe's?
That always makes me laugh.
oh my god. Richard says it's bougie.
Pepperoni mac and cheese is bougie?
I wouldn't quite call
I
it bougie.
Like bourgeois.
Yeah, maybe
Trashy?
trashily delicious.
Yeah. It's not bougie.
Yeah, trashy delicious. So anyway, Richard dropped a video this last week. Go check it out. If you have not yet seen it, please go check it out. He did a video about the Coke Museum in Daytona, Florida. And it's more than just Coke. It's the Root Family Museum that's there. Ben, did you watch it?
I did watch it. It's a fascinating look at a collection of memorabilia along with other cars and trains. And it's a great collection.
It really
It's
is
not
a
your
big deal.
rags to riches. These people are rich. But I mean,
Well, what I told him in the comments was that at the age of 65, a lot of what I saw took me back to my childhood. And I
Yeah.
told him that it brought back fond memories of family vacations pre-twins, pre-Arnie and Benny, where Dad would,
That was a long time ago.
Yes, it was.
early 60s.
where Dad would take us, on a road trip, and we would go into a gas station somewhere, and it was a big deal to be able to get a bottle of Coke out of one of those machines. And I saw several different ones, but the other interesting thing was that he was talking about them selling the glass company to Owens, Illinois. And I told him that our dad was a brick mason, and he did a lot of fire brick. That was his specialty, and he did repairs and maintenance on the boilers for Owens Glass Company that was here in Oakland, California.
Owens
And I
Glass.
remember as a kid going with him one time to work and watching him crawl into this huge boiler into what seemed like a little itty bitty square hole, and having him call me up to it so that I could stand on a box and look inside and see what it looked like inside.
Stacy, thank you for dropping that link to the
Yes.
video
It's
on
amazing.
Richard's channel.
It's an amazing
and
video.
Donna,
It's a great episode.
to his channel totally. And by the way, there was a question, I believe it was from Downscale. Have we ever heard of Cheez-It Grooves? As a matter of fact, we have. We did an
Yes.
episode of PTV Live last year.
Yeah, we did a Taste of Cheez-It episode, and we did include grooves in
Yeah.
that episode.
Remember those?
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah, we liked
they
them.
were just
But I'm a fan of Cheez-Its, so,
Oh, but I do have one thing to say. Hi, Becky. Our sister-in-law is watching.
Oh, hello,
Oh,
Becky.
cool.
Thanks for watching. Okay. Well, Ben, thank you. You've got that Life with Ben episode coming up this Thursday, and I have
Yep.
our food video coming up. We're going to have some
Yep.
more food, and we're actually going to be creating some craft videos. Those will be coming soon, too. Sherry is gracious enough to make some videos. So, yeah, we'll be making craft videos.
I'm hoping to make things that anybody can just go to any craft store like Michael's or Joanne or Hobby Lobby and just pick up the supplies and make them themselves if they want to. They're going to be real easy ones to do.
Yeah, the title card of every PTV Live episode you see at the bottom, you'll see 3 words. You'll see crafts, cuisine, and culture. And really that culture is a lot about pop culture. So you'll see all 3 facets of those things that make up Pepper Tree Villa. And we'd like discussing all of them here during our show. So I guess that's all I have for tonight, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of
we're not going to
PTV
do
Live.
this thing.
I forgot one thing.
Oh,
That's
It's gonna
right.
Fall.
Not only do we do crafts, culture,
one last
cuisine,
thing.
We also do Christmas. And
Oh.
this last week, and Doug finally finished a Christmas wreath that we started back in November during our live stream. So Doug, go ahead and show. Here, I'll present too. Here we go. I have to stand back a bit. There we go. It is a Mickey wreath. And this thing is quite an art piece.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's smaller than the one that I did, right?
Yeah, it's smaller by not much, but it is. I mean, it is turned out way better than I expected.
Yeah, it's really nice.
To say I probably won't do this again would be an understatement. There's a lot of things.
I hate to say it, but mine is still hanging up.
It turned out beautiful, though.
It really
Look at
did
that.
turn out
I
nice
love the
stuff.
rich green tones in
Yeah.
it.
I mean,
Very
the camera
nice.
is killing it, but
I'm sure you heard that.
And it's killing the mic.
but it's turned out really cool, and I'm very happy with it. Now it's going to be put away. Oops.
But everyone, I'm glad everyone liked it. Yeah, because we
I had to get over my fairy herpes.
Yeah, because some of those ornaments I got you were full of glitter.
You know what?
Huh?
For this, I handled it quite well because it needed it. So I dealt with that, but it wasn't. I controlled it.
cooking, crafts, and Christmas. You're absolutely right,
Okay,
Jay.
now I gotta wash my hands because they're full of glitter.
Oh my goodness. Well, everyone, thank you so much. You're going to see the wreath again, of course, in your moment of groovy at the end of the episode. Also, you'll see a couple of surprises in there, including a trip that Ben took to San Francisco, and even a little bit of hint of the Swedish embassy. It's in there as well. And you might even see a little four-legged friend in there too. So I have a weakness for corgis, and I saw a corgi and I had to take some video of it. So you'll see a corgi. You'll see a corgi smiling in the video for
A disapproving corgi.
Disapproving corgi. Anyway, everyone, I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
You've been watching PTV Live. We know you have a choice of what you can do with your Monday nights, and we're glad that you chose to spend a little bit of the time with us. And by the way, as you leave tonight's show, don't forget to hit that thumb and give us a thumbs up on this video. It really helps us. Thank you so much, everyone, for tonight's spending this time with us. We've had a lot of fun. Have a magical evening, everyone, and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. And now, your moment of groovy.